Bum 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 bum. Na, 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 na. Ha, 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 ha. Hi everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello everybody. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. We've done it, folks. We've done it. We've made it another year. Comrades, it's been a long year. A lot of trials and tribulations. And we have fought tooth and nail to make America great again. The only possible way to do that is to beat these fascist dogmen who have decided that democracy is actually a shit system, that they would like to replace it with Christian theocratic fascism and technocracy, and we're not gonna have it, folks. We're not gonna have it. We will fight every day. We will cover the news every day. We will shine a light on the darkness, and I will hold your hand as we waltz through the fire. And together we will make it out of the other side as better men, better women, better people. Yeah! All right. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Congratulations. You survived the first year of the second Trump regime. Now, that does deserve a little bit of praise. Because it was rough. It was chaotic. It was crazy. It was dog shit. It was horrible, you know? But, we made it through. 3 more to go. 3 more to go, gang. 3 more to go. I'll give you some updates on Luigi. Luigi is, she's awake. She's doing a little bit better. You know, the surgery went well. Here's a little picture of her. The surgery went well. There she is. Here's us together. She's getting all fixed up. She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. What happened? Okay, so Luigi was walking a little bit weird, and I noticed that early in the morning. I was like, "Why are you walking like that? You're walking like you broke your foot." So I checked her feet because I thought maybe she stepped in rock salt or something like that, and her feet were fine. And then you know, she wouldn't poop, she wouldn't pee, she wouldn't eat, and I was like, "Huh, that's strange." So I took her to her usual primary vet, and that vet did an x-ray, and in the x-ray nothing popped up, so he said she's probably constipated, right? Now, nothing wrong with that vet because an x-ray didn't do it. Nothing would have popped up on the x-ray, and nothing did pop up on the x-ray. So I brought her home, gave her her medicine, went through my usual. Then I went to laser tag, and I was gone for about 4 hours. And by the way, while I was at laser tag, I took a huge fall. I fucked up my shoulder pretty damn bad. But when I got back from laser tag, Luigi was, she dragged herself to me like a crawler in COD Zombies. Her tail was wagging, but her legs were just dragging behind her. So I looked at her for about 3 seconds, and then scooped her up and darted to the nearest animal emergency. I get into the animal emergency, and they take her for about 5 minutes, and then they come out and they go, "We're not going to charge you anything. You need to take her to this place immediately." Wrote down the address. They called the place. They were like, "You need to leave right now. We'll give them your information. You need to leave right now." Now at that point, it's like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. And when I saw how serious it was, when I heard the tone of their voice, I was like, "Oh shit." And the place I had to go was 40 minutes away. So I made that shit in 20. I'm flying 85 down the fucking hutch. 85 miles per hour, flying down the hutch. And I make my way to this emergency vet specialist. They took her in. They immediately put her in MRI, and charged me $14,000. If you're poor, your dog just dies. If you're poor, your dog just dies, bro. Like, I can't believe how fucking insane that shit is, bro. Yeah, $14,000. And pet insurance does not cover it. Just not even included, because it's sort of like something you sign up for when you get a dog like Luigi, a miniature dachshund, is that they may have genetic disorders because they're not supposed to exist. So, yeah. $14,000 down the fucking drain. Just so you know, all the money you guys have given me over the past, like, couple of months, all of it just went to that. So, at least you know that your money went somewhere where it was actually useful. You know? But, I got a new goal. New goal for 2026, all right? 1 million fucking subs. I know that sounds crazy, but I think we could do it. I think we can make 1 million subs if we put the pedal to the metal, you know, and we really, we make a couple of changes here and there, a couple of changes on the SEO, the search engine optimization. Thank you for the $5, guys. Thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. A couple of changes in the titles, I think. Excuse me. Which I think we could do. A couple of changes on titles. I think that we can do it. What can we do to help? Listen, I'm not starting like a GoFundMe or anything like that. I ain't that type of guy. You know, I understand that we all have our own issues. Thank you for gifting a membership here. But what I will do is ask you guys to help me propel this channel. Leave comments, share it, share the videos in your group chats, take clips and post them online. We can do this. We can hit 1 million, and then, the donations won't even fucking matter, because we'll be getting enough money off of just the AdSense revenue, you know? I've never had a conversation with an advertiser or a billionaire or a government, and I could certainly fucking tap into all of the, holy fucking shit. Thank you for the $200 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I've never had a conversation with an advertiser or, a government or a sponsor or any of that. I really do appreciate that $200. I don't want to bust over that. I don't want to move over that. Thank you very much, Local Advocate 345. But I could take all of these offers. I get fucking hundreds of offers every day, and I'm not fucking doing it. I'd rather make my money through donations and through buying merch and through just the normal AdSense revenue that YouTube provides me with. But I couldn't do any of this if it wasn't for you guys. So I thank you guys immensely. I thank you guys a lot, because you guys have changed my life. You know, it's a rare thing in this world to have a career that is also your hobby. You know, for your hobby to turn into your career. And that's what you guys have given me the opportunity to do. You guys have given me the opportunity to enjoy my life and do what I truly love to do. How's your cat doing? He's doing good. He's doing good. Anyway. We got some stuff to talk about, folks. I got a whole bunch of links for us to cover today. A lot of stuff to cover. Thank you for the $50 donation. Take my money for Luigi. Thanks, guys. Did Luigi poop yet? I'm pretty sure she pooped when she was under anesthesia. I know they expressed her bladder while she was under anesthesia, so I think it's safe to assume that they probably also made her take a shit. Listen, after 48 hours of not pooping, I'm pretty sure that's really dangerous for an animal, so I guarantee you these vets are keeping a close eye on that. Considering I gave them $14,000 fucking dollars, they better have kept an eye on my dog's asshole and made sure she took a shit. What was wrong with her? She had a thing called IVDD, which is essentially sudden and immediate paralyzation. Her back legs just stopped working off the fucking rip, you know. Horrifying. I was sobbing in that car, flying 85 miles per hour, sobbing. Going, Daddy's gonna fix you! Daddy's gonna fix you! Daddy's gonna fix you! Fucking flying, 2 in the morning. I thought you were quitting. I think the time's, I think my circumstance calls for it. Okay, if that counts. All right. Oh, dude, you should have seen it. You should have seen it. Walking into the apartment. Usually she comes running to the front door to greet me. No dog. So I walk in, I'm like, huh? And I turn and I look into the bedroom, and there she is, crawling, dragging herself to me, her tail wagging, her legs behind her. I was like, I literally stood there like this for about 3 seconds, and then I was like, I just scooped her up. I locked in. I locked the fuck in. Scooped her up. Fucking darted. Darted. How old is she? She's 3. Fucking darted my way there. So I started off the new year pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, dude, like a COD Zombies crawler, dude. All right, we were good to start the Easter egg. Clocked some crazy hours on Arc yesterday, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I was bodying. It was a body shop in Stellamont. I had to get some aggression out. I was fucking people up in Stellamont. What's up, man? Valenti, friendly. Do you know how to get to the assembly admin room? Yeah, you could take that left. Bop! With a Toro 4. Guy goes, what the fuck is the matter with you? And I go, fuck you! And then shoot him again in the face. I was bodying motherfuckers. Bodying motherfuckers. Left and right. I could never. I'm a sick, twisted fuck, bro. I'm a sick, twisted fuck. I went into the matriarch. I bodied like 8 fucking guys who were fighting the matriarch. I left with a Hulk cracker, an equalizer, fucking multiple grenade. I left with so much shit. Diamond Bulldog became a loyalist for 2 months. Thank you very much. Chris, I can't wait for you to truly grow. I want to study politics. As a democratic socialist, what you do is inspiring. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And listen, man, what I do is very possible for any and all of you. That's why I do everything live. I make the videos live. I make the thumbnail live. I make the title live. I show you that if I can do this, I promise you, you can do this. Thank you for the $5, Devil Alex. 2 didn't do it, so maybe 5 will. Notice me, senpai. Hello, Devil Alex. Thank you very much. Sorry if I don't notice all of the donos. Sometimes I got ADD. Shit gets a little bit hard to keep an eye on. But I do my best. I do my best. I think we could dive in. I got a lot to talk about. We've got some clips of Zoran being sworn in. We got some Trump freezes childcare funding nationally. Minnesota, oh my God, my brother's so stupid. He said Somalian. It's called Somali. Somali daycare fraud. This whole thing, Nick Shirley, this fucking fraudulent piece of shit, fucking loser, chinless fucking dork, trying to stoke the flames of a fucking race war. Meanwhile, his entire fucking family embezzles money. Trump admin pulls back on the National Guard, so Trump was forced to pull out the National Guard, but he did make a threat saying that he's going to declare martial law. What else? AI. Yeah, this will be the story of 2026. We are moving into the dark days. AI is going to take over most of our jobs. A lot of people are going to suffer because of this. And Trump's health is failing, man. I mean, listen, it's just, there's no denying it anymore. The guy's fucking, he's rotting. He's decaying. There's a specific word that I'm not allowed to use, but you know what word that is. He's decaying. He's rotting away. His health is failing. His hands are bleeding now. He's dragging his foot behind him because he's so fucking fat. Disgusting fat piece of shit. It's, you know, that's at least the good news, is that the Fuhrer's health is fucking failing. That's a damn good sign. That's a damn good sign. All right. Let's get some stuff queued up and ready to go. Let's get some stuff queued up and ready to go. I want to make sure that I have some links here. There's some stuff. All right, hold on. Let's start off with Zoran being sworn in. Get some of these good and up and running. How was your guys' New Year? Did you guys have a good New Year? At least we got some good hope core right off the jump. Fuck. Fuck. Thank you for the $20. Bella Ciao? Yes, once I get the last of these links queued up. All right. Got all those links queued up. Let's get a little Bella Ciao up and running to start the year. Una mattina mi sono alzato, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via. Che mi sento di morir. That song's about us, gang. That song is about us. It's about the partisans. It's about those who are brave and those who are willing to resist their fascist oppressors. Never let any motherfucker take that song from you. That song belongs to the resistance. Doesn't belong to anybody the fuck else. All right, let's start going through some of the shit we've got.
Goals. I mean, I was literally on cable news today, and they're talking about the Mamdani wing of the Democratic Party, and they're talking about all, challengers facing incumbents and the goal of spreading kind of progressivism, I think specifically socialism across the country. Is that a goal you share? Do you look out at those challengers and say that is the Mamdani wing?
I think that anyone fighting for working people and fighting for a politics that doesn't just think of working people, but puts them at the heart of what it is that we're doing
yes, sir.
Is critically important anywhere in this country. I think that for me, this is a moment in time where we have to reckon with why people feel this way about politics. Mm-hmm. And there is oftentimes an inability to reckon with the failures that have come before us because they implicate a lot of what we're doing right now.
But the implication is that part of your political project is to spread across the country and to Congress.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yes.
Part of my political project is to spread the fight for working people mm-hmm. everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I think that can mean new candidates. It can also mean a renewed belief amongst those who are already there to fight.
See, there is one place there where he and I differ, which is that I think Zoran believes there is a way to convert those who are already in power, like the Democrat institution, into socialists. I vehemently disagree with him. And this is where we disagreed with his, he fought against Chio Se and said that, no, Hakeem Jeffrey should stay as a minority leader. And I vehemently disagree with that. Mamdani, I think he naively believes you can convert these people into the proletariat. I disagree. I think they all need to be fucking replaced. I'm not even joking. I think besides Bernie Sanders and AOC, every single Democrat politician needs to be fucking fired. Every single fucking one of them. I mean that wholeheartedly. I think every single Democrat, actually except for Ro Khanna, I think that Ro Khanna, AOC, and Bernie Sanders, those are the only three Democrats other than Zoran Mamdani who have already embraced being part of the proletariat. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking nuts, but I disagree with Zoran. I think that, nope, Jasmine Crockett too. That fucker, she voted to fund Israel. Anybody who votes to send a single fucking dollar to the nation of Israel, I will never support. I mean that. Even if it's fucking vaccines, I believe that Israel should be cut off financially entirely. Let them fucking figure it out on their own. It's not my fucking problem. They practiced a genocide and 90% of their nation supports it. Fuck you, good luck, go get your own fucking money. You don't get to have mine. If that makes me a bigot, then I'm a fucking bigot. I don't give a shit. If you vote to give Israel $1 fucking dollar, I will do everything I can to make sure you're fucking primaried. $1. $1 fucking dollar. Don't give a shit. Fuck Israel. All right, let's move on. What else do we got here?
Donnie cannot even be done.
We're looking at Greenland.
and we have to take back the Panama Canal.
Many of the promises that he has made are third grade running for school president promises.
Canada would be great as our cherished 51st state.
They only see the great things that he's proposing that are obviously completely unrealistic in a 4-year term.
We should hold a contest to charter up to 10 new cities. These freedom
Christ.
cities will reopen the frontier.
The policies that he's talking about have never worked.
The tariffs are going to make us rich. We're going to be a very rich country.
And his tax policies are impossible.
You could maybe not even have an income tax system when this thing works out.
I think his positions, the basic thing I said, the numbers don't add up.
We've cut drug prices by 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500%.
Yeah, I would argue that that is actually the stupidest thing he's ever said. Because you do know what he just said. What he just said is that drug companies will be paying you to take their drugs. He just said that like you go out and buy drugs, like they're gonna hand you money. That's what that is. So like I do actually like, and I know this might be insulting, but I do think Donald Trump is mentally disabled. I think he's been mentally disabled for a very long time. I think he had a stunted youth. I think his father didn't hug him. His mother didn't hug him. I think that he's always been very stunted, but like the dementia on top of his pre-existing medical disabilities, I think he's got autism. I think he's got ADHD, and now I think he's got dementia. I think like all in all, he's like his brain it doesn't work. It's like a pile of soup. You know, like genuinely. I'm not trying to be facetious. I think that we're looking at a mentally disabled person.
And his ideas are ridiculous.
Doge, we're looking to get it maybe to $1 trillion.
It's wishful thinking. It's not going to happen.
We're coming up with the answers for autism. You watch.
It's easy to tweet. It's much harder to enact and follow through on the promises that you actually made on the campaign trail.
Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after I win the presidency, I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine.
On day one.
And he feels that New Yorkers should be guaranteed just all sorts of freebies. How to pay for this doesn't matter. The air traffic controllers.
The ones that stayed, of which there were a lot of them, I'm sending them a $10,000 bonus.
Where's that money coming from?
I don't know. I'll get it from someplace.
All of these.
Dude, Fox News is actually a terrorist organization, and I do mean that. I mean, Greg Gutfeld he's directly responsible for a fucking murder. Same thing with Jesse Waters. These are domestic terrorists, and Fox News is a terrorist organization. They advocated for the mass slaughter of all homeless people, and then later that day, some guy shot up a fucking homeless camp. So I do think that every single person who works at Fox News should be forced into a prison labor camp. That's not a fucking joke. I'm not being facetious. Charge them all, drag them by their fucking ears into a prison labor camp, and milk them as slaves for the rest of their fucking lives. Call me a bigot. I don't give a shit. The fucking 13th Amendment says that we can use people in prison as slaves. Now, I think that should be fucking ratified. Get rid of that shit entirely. But as long as we have that, why don't we use them as slaves? Why don't we use them as fucking slaves? Go ahead. We're already using the black and brown population as slaves. Why don't we put in these domestic terrorists as fucking slaves? Call me a bigot. I don't give a shit anymore. It's 2026, motherfucker. Welcome to the alt-left, okay? I need you to understand what's going to happen this year. Alt-left shit. That's what's going to happen. Embrace it. Embrace it, because it's going to get a lot fucking worse. All right, let's keep going.
Should I really even start?
That if he or she does their schoolwork seriously, does well, takes school. What?
Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him. He got nothing done.
Thinking back to the fact that they dead on my raps when the facts they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one needed charge.
This little bird doesn't know it.
He was a career politician. He did not work till he was like 41, and then he got elected to something.
Yeah, they twins, I can tell they have to party. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming on the way.
It was all just baloney, and I feel so bad that, people got sucked into it.
God, I fucking hate this dirty cunt.
It's a big gap between us and the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid.
Hey, yo, Hillary, you remember when I trick-or-treated at your house as a kid? You fucking cunt. Wearing a mask of your own face, just like you're wearing a mask of whoever's face that really is, you demon bitch.
Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him.
All right, what else do we got?
Today, watching the final moments of Mayor Adam everyone's chaotic.
Or are we
Thanks for
going on
coming
a
to Loyalist.
style?
No.
Oh no.
I just want to say.
Don't.
I mean, he got his pardons.
I'm out.
He's
Andy, we gotta
pardoned.
cut you off.
No,
I've seen this
he's
happen.
fine. No, I'm just saying. Great, you got your pardons. Go off into
It's after
the
midnight.
sunset.
It's after-
We'll fiddle with what we have, with what you've left us
This is
with.
the thing with
Bro, they get so fucking drunk every New Year's. It's the funniest shit ever, dude. These are the drunkest gays in New York City by far.
you and mayors, man.
Go dance away. We'll see you at all the parties.
Help himself.
You've partied
help
your
himself.
way through 4
We will see you at
years.
Zero Bond.
And you've got, we'll see you at
12:35. Don't be late,
the
Eric.
Clubs. We'll see you there.
Bro,
We
he's
got
so fucking drunk.
the pardon.
Okay, is this how we're entering 20?
No, I just want to say,
No.
the guy, Mayor Adams.
He did a good job with the
did
rats,
it.
right?
You did it. You did it, didn't you? Honestly.
Wow.
But I will say this. I think he maybe dented the rat population.
Oh, no.
No, I
Done
think
great
helped with
work
the
on
rats.
rats. That was in the Ricky Van Veen newsletter.
I love how quickly you turn.
No, I will say.
But he did do great work.
All right, what else do we got?
Thank you to Governor Hochul. Thank you as well to Mayor Adams. Dorothy's son. Thank
I love how Zoran gave us a second so that we could really hear that fucking boo. Hold on, he really did.
to Mayor Adams.
He gave him a second. He held his tongue. He said, I'll let you boo the motherfucker. I'll let you boo the motherfucker. What else?
New York City is the greatest city on the globe.
It's the Tel Aviv
that makes
of
me
New
the
York.
greatest mayor on the globe. This is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center
my God.
to a person who's celebrating a new business that's open. We know New York City is the Islamabad of America, is the Lagos of America, the Athens of America. Lima, Port-au-Prince, Kyiv, Zagreb. New York City is the Istanbul of America. I start the day with telling my team, we gotta follow the law.
Bullshit.
I sleep well at night with my little teddy bear because I follow the rules. I was not offered any position to go to Turkey, to eat turkey, to do anything else. I'm not going to resign. I'm going to reign. I'm like broccoli. You're going to hate me now, but you're going to love me later. I'm Gandhi-like. I think like Gandhi.
Jesus
I act
Christ.
like Gandhi. I want to be like Gandhi. 1 a.m. in the morning, I'm sitting in the back of a closed barbershop or beauty salon, smoking a cigar and drinking some Henny or a single malt scotch. It's not the tweet, it's the street. You have to inspect what you expect or it's all suspect. When I do my dime,
You have to inspect what you expect or else it's all suspect. He thought he was spitting a bar.
time, and I won't hear anyone whine. This is a city of swagger. We need a mayor of swagger. We can talk about erectile dysfunction, but not clitoris stimulation. Something is wrong. I had a shorty that lived out here. Sharing a pie with your boo is like, that's the ultimate. You may drive by, you may see eye candy sitting down somewhere. You may want to slip them your number. I don't know what I'll do without my incense, my candles, my bubble baths, and my roses. I hate rats. Rats may be listening. I'm terrified of rats. We're gonna kill rats. If you're not scared of rats, you are.
I ain't scared. I fucking love rats. I know this is weird, but I fucking love rats, bro. I think they're really fucking cute. Maybe it's because I grew up with them, but like I fucking love rats, dude. They're just squirrels with like different tails, bro.
You're my hero. All my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success. I'm a lion, and lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Andrew Cuomo is a snake and a liar. I'm here today to endorse Andrew Cuomo. You know, I wake up in the morning at some time and look at myself and I give myself the finger. I am the pilot, folks, and you are all passengers. Pray for me to land the plane, because there's no parachutes on this plane. We're all going down together. If they like it or not, I'm the mayor. As I go to the next leg of my journey, I'm leaving you a good city. Don't fuck it up. Unbelievable.
Dude, he's such a fucking scumbag. New York mayor issues order targeting Israel divestment weeks before Mamdani takes office. He's issued 2 executive orders that are meant to combat anti-Semitism, he says, less than a month before he hands over the keys to Zohran Mamdani. It prohibits city agency heads and staff from engaging in any policy that discriminates against the state of Israel, Israeli citizens based on their national origin, or individuals or entities based on their association with Israel. It also prohibits officials from overseeing the city pension system from making decisions in line with the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. Oh my God, so he just blocked the BDS movement. He literally fucking created an executive order that says you are not allowed to treat Israelis badly. You are not allowed to criticize the nation of Israel. You are not allowed to boycott the nation of Israel. That's what this is. Wow, he must have gotten a whole bunch of shekels from AIPAC last second.
Lastly, and maybe most importantly, demanding that the wealthy and large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes.
I stand alongside over 1 million New Yorkers who voted for this day nearly 2 months ago. And I stand just as resolutely alongside those who did not. I know there are some who view this administration with distrust or disdain, or who see politics as permanently broken. And while only action can change minds, I promise you this. If you are a New Yorker, I am your mayor.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. A little bit of hope core to start the year. Ugh.
After me. I, Zohran Kwame Mamdani.
I, Zohran Kwame Mamdani.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution.
Hand on the Quran, inshallah. Inshallah, we will save the Mamdanistan Caliphate of New York City.
Of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the State of New York.
The Constitution of the State of New York.
And the Charter of the City of New York.
And the Charter of the City of New York.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties.
Of the office of the Mayor of the City of New York.
Of the office of the Mayor of the City of New York.
According to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Oh, that feels good. I'm gonna cry. Oh, that feels good, man. That's a victory, man. We've needed a victory so fucking bad for so fucking long. The people have been beaten and suppressed and trampled on for so fucking long. It is just, does it not feel good to have something to point to as a victory and say, yeah, dude, listen to the collective or you're fucked, man. This is an anti-revolution tax. This is an anti-revolution election. Either you give us something or we're fucking taking all of it. And this is the something, okay? This is the last chance for the billionaires, this movement. This, like, you either fucking let us raise your taxes or we're taking everything. All of it. Your fucking choice. Your fucking choice. Do you want reform or do you want revolt? Your fucking choice, Bezos. Your fucking choice, Musk. Either give us some of it or we're taking all of it. Take that as you fucking will. All right, we got more. We got more. Where's the volume? There it is.
This ascent marks a new era for New York City, led by a historic new mayor in Zohran Mamdani, guided by his dedication to a working class that makes our beautiful city run. Importantly, I also ask that we consider today an inauguration for each one of us, too. The nearly 8.5 million New Yorkers who make up the greatest city on earth. Because it is the people of New York City who have chosen historic, ambitious leadership in response to untenable and unprecedented times. New York, we have chosen courage over fear.
New York always leads the fucking path, guys. If you don't know what to do, if you don't know what to turn to, ask a New Yorker. We'll help you out. We'll lead you forward. I promise you, we're fucking years ahead of the rest of this goddamn nation. And they will fall in line, piece by piece, city by city, state by state. More and more socialists are gonna get elected. Mark my fucking words. This is the Zoran's victory might feel like the end of like his whole journey, but it is also the beginning of ours. It marks. He busted his way through the fucking door. He gave us a foot in the door. And now it's open. That door is open for far more leftist values, for straight up fucking communists to run. That's what we've got now.
Chosen prosperity for the many over spoils for the few. And when the entrenched ways would rather have us dig in our feet and seek refuge in the past, we have chosen instead to turn towards making a new future for all of us.
Inshallah, inshallah.
For too long, we have turned to the private sector for greatness while accepting mediocrity from those who serve the public. I cannot blame anyone who has come to question the role of government, whose faith in democracy has been eroded by decades of apathy. We will restore that trust by walking a different path. One where government is no longer solely the final recourse for those struggling. One where excellence is no longer the exception. We expect greatness from the cooks wielding 1,000 spices, from those who stride out onto our Broadway stages, and from our starting point guard at Madison Square Garden. Let us demand the same from those who work in government. In a city where the mere names of our streets are associated with the innovation of the industries that call them home, we will make the word City Hall synonymous with both resolve and results.
Fucking legend.
I know there are some who view this administration with distrust or disdain, or who see politics as permanently broken. And while only action can change minds, I promise you this: if you are a New Yorker, I am your mayor. Regardless of whether we agree, I will protect you, celebrate with you, mourn alongside you, and never, not for a second, hide from you.
Yeah, like fucking Eric Adams did.
The cost of childcare will no longer discourage young adults from starting a family, because we will deliver universal childcare for the many by taxing the wealthiest few. Those in rent-stabilized homes will no longer dread the latest rent hike, because we will freeze the rent. Getting on a bus without worrying about a fare hike or whether you'll be able to get to your destination on time will no longer be deemed a small miracle, because we will make those buses fast and free.
What else?
What I want you to expect from the administration that this morning moved into the building behind me. We will transform the culture of City Hall from one of no to one of how.
You know what's crazy is, like, we're listening to this and we're like, damn, this is awesome. You know, there are Republicans out there who like listen to this shit and they are horrified, shaking in their fucking boots, convinced that this city is going to turn into a fucking Islamic hellscape. Like, genuinely, it's unbelievable.
We will answer to all New Yorkers, not to any billionaire or oligarch who thinks they can buy our democracy. We will govern without shame and insecurity, making no apology for what we believe. I was elected as a democratic socialist, and I will govern as a democratic socialist. I will not abandon my principles for fear of being deemed radical. As the great senator from Vermont once said, what's radical is a system which gives so much to so few and denies so many people the basic necessities of life. We will strive each day to ensure that no New Yorker is priced out of any one of those basic necessities. And throughout it all, we will, in the words of Jason Terrence Phillips, better known as Jadakiss or Jay to the moi, be outside.
Oh, hell fucking yeah. Jack just quit your job. Congrats, Jack. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bud.
Please repeat after me. Raise your right hand. I, Zoran Kwame Mamdani.
She fucked up his name.
Zoran Kwame Mamdani.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the State of New York.
The Constitution of the State of New York.
And the Charter of the City of New York.
And the Charter of the City of New York.
And that I will faithfully discharge.
And that I will faithfully discharge.
The duties of.
The duties of.
The office of.
The office of.
The Mayor of the City of New York.
The Mayor of the City of New York.
According to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
That gave me chills. That gave me fucking chills. Oh, look at this.
Question.
Please.
I want to do something about the homeless people because they're all in the train, and I go to school and back home in the train every day, and I want to do something about it so they can have home and treatment, and they can get better if they're sick and have food and get clothes and washed.
Can I add to that? All right. I mean, he's 7 years old and he has an awareness of help. Like, I want to help. I want to do something about this. It shouldn't be this way, right? And so I'm here as a mom, a single mom.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm a fucking mess right now. I'm a wreck. I'm a fucking wreck, dude. I'm gonna sob. I'm gonna fucking sob. Oh, shit. I can't handle all this good because I'm so used to all this bad, man. I'm so used to shit. I'm so used to straight up shit. I can't handle all this. Not all at once, man. All right.
How long these communities have existed as distinct from one another. We will draw this city closer together. We will replace the frigidity of rugged individualism with the warmth of collectivism.
Yeah! Sorry, he just kind of said communism in a really cute way.
If our campaign demonstrated that the people of New York yearn for solidarity, then let this government foster it. Because no matter what you eat, how you pray, or where you come from, the words that most define us are the two we all share: New Yorkers.
Oh, shit. And then I got fuckface McDonaldton. Fucking Scrooge McDuck over here, that cocksucker. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me fucking started on King Doland. I needed that. I needed to start with some good. Needed to start with some good. All right, we're gonna pick a few of those to put into the video. Excuse me. All right, a few of those to put in the video. Done with that. Fuck that one.
That is why.
Fuck that one. 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 Wait.
Large corporate and maybe.
Might keep this one.
Lastly, and maybe most importantly, demanding that the wealthy and large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes.
My kid hates Republicans, but I want to teach him more nuance or something. Nope, that's it. There's no more nuance. Make sure he fucking hates Republicans. I fucking hate Republicans. I need you to understand, if you don't fucking hate Republicans, you're in the business of losing the midterm elections. All Republicans are cruel. Can you name one Republican that actually has good values? Can you name one Republican policy that is good for humanity? Because I can't. All Republicans are fucking cruel. There isn't one of them that is a good person. Some of them every once in a while do a good thing. They're still bad fucking people because they're Republicans. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You want to go back in time 70 fucking years? It's a different fucking story. Right now, all Republicans advocate for not taxing the billionaires. All Republicans advocate for getting rid of the Department of Education. They're all dog shit. There's no fucking nuance. If you're a Republican, you're a fucking piece of shit. Anything below that, you're useless. You're bad for our movement. I don't even fucking want you in it. Okay? If you're capable of saying, well, there's some Republican values that are good, fuck you. You might as well vote for them. You might as well fucking vote for them.
I stand alongside over 1 million New Yorkers who voted for this day.
All right, we're going to keep this one.
Please repeat.
We're going to keep that one. We're going to keep that one.
For too long, we have turned to the...
We're going to keep that one.
I know there are some who view this administration with distrust.
We're going to keep that one.
The cost of childcare will...
We're going to keep that one.
Here is what I want.
We're going to keep that one. We're going to skip that one. Keep that one.
I have a question.
Skip that one.
Long the...
Keep that one. All right, we got a bunch for Zoran. We got a bunch queued up and ready for Mr. Zoran, Mr. Mayor. We got a bunch for Mr. Mayor. I also just want to see if there's any new breaking news that like just happened that I haven't seen yet. Wow, my hair looks fucked. Whatever. No, mass shooting in Switzerland? Jesus. Oh, I saw this, yeah. Okay. I'm probably gonna skip the whole Somali story. I don't want to give any attention to Nick Shirley. I'm gonna skip the whole Somali story. It's also all bullshit. Like, the whole fraud story is bullshit. Like, I understand that there are Somalis who committed fraud, but they're trying to paint it as if it's all Somalis are committing fraud, so I'm not even gonna entertain it. I'm being totally honest. I'm not even gonna fucking entertain it. I don't care. I'm not participating in this shit. It's tied to the affordability crisis and midterms. I don't care. I'm being Matt. I know that you did a lot of work compiling these links, but every day somebody makes a video about Somalis or something like that. It just it just goes further. So I'm not even going to participate in it. If you want any information on the whole Somali thing, fucking look for it yourself. I ain't gonna help. I ain't gonna fucking help you. The whole story is straight up just fucking bullshit. Oh, my hair does look absolutely buck wild. Whatever. I'm not even gonna participate in this shit. All right, what do we got here? You can't fire me. I quit. Newsom mocks Trump's claim. We'll just keep that. That's all that matters in that. That matters too.
2025 was not exactly the best year for the President of the United States. He started off in pretty gosh darn good territory, right? Trump's net approval rating in January, he was 6 points above water, pretty much above where he was during his entire first term in office. But look what happens come December, 12 points underwater, way down there. That is an 18-point decline during the course of the year.
Thanks for the $2.
Now, what has driven Donald Trump's decline in his net
The
approval rating?
vaping's not going well.
It's independents. That is the name of the game, baby. Look, in January, Donald Trump's net approval rating among independents was about even. -1 point. Not too hot to trot, but not too bad either. Now, whoosh, we're talking about 43 points underwater come December.
Oh no, there's a pedophile in the chat. Kevin Dolan, J2U. Oh no, you're a pedophile?
A decline of 42 points on his net approval rating. Donald Trump is hanging out with Jacques Cousteau. That is how far underwater Donald Trump is with independents at this point. Now, what issues are driving this decline in Trump's approval rating, his net approval rating? Well, let's look at two of the key issues, right? The economy, the reason that Donald Trump was elected to a second term back in January, he was in pretty good shape at +9 points on the net approval rating. But look, come December, 16 points underwater. That is a decline.
He's getting
doing the
fucked
math
on,
quickly here,
dude.
Of 25 points for Donald Trump on the
He's
key
getting
issue of the
fucked
day,
on.
the economy.
Dude, Trump's approval rating has dropped so fucking much that there's never been a politician who has lost support in the speed that he has. He has the lowest approval rating out of any fucking president in the past 70 years, dude. He's like, it doesn't even, and the thing is, the only thing that Trump supporters can do is plug their ears and go, la 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 la, no, these numbers are fake, these numbers are fake. Like, that's all they can fucking do. It's so embarrassing, dude. To be a Trump supporter right now, I almost pity them. It's next to impossible to be a Trump supporter.
Reason he got a second term. And then, of course, immigration, which Donald Trump has really focused in on during his second term in office, something he has been focusing on since he first ran for the presidency all the way back in 2015. Well, in January, he was 9 points above water on the issue. Now he's 6 points below water on the issue. So on the key issues of the economy, inflation, going in the wrong direction for Donald Trump.
Brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. Pray for Bro Dog. He's sick. He needs help. I pray to God heals you from your sick mind and gives you the consequences that you deserve. 10x worse, though. You're talking about the pedophile in the chat? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't wish them well. I actually wish them violently ill. So maybe that makes me a bad person. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Trump claims his real approval rating is at 64%.
Do we have anything else? Any other bid?
Yeah, wait, there's a pedophile in the chat? Yeah, all Trump supporters are pedophiles. You can't, like, if you are a Trump supporter and that means you support a pedophile. And if you support pedophilia, that makes you a pedophile. All Trump supporters are pedophiles.
Thank you. Come on up to the stage. Come on up here. Thank you very much.
All right, what has he got his, did he post it? Let's see. Oh my God, he's such a fucking idiot. He's such a fucking idiot. Chris, that's not how pedophilia works? Yes, it is. If you can vote for somebody that you know is a pedophile, that means you support pedophilia. Supporting pedophilia makes you a pedophile. Simple as that. Somebody said all Dems are communists. I fucking wish, dude. I fucking wish. I wish. All right, so that's what we got for Trump's polling. And then, all right, we got AI. What do we got? We'll cover that a different day. OMG, he read my comment. Yeah, I read a lot of them, brother. Are you okay? Are you gonna freak out? Five biggest takeaways from the Wall Street Journal's deep dive into Trump's health. We're going to talk about that. All right. I think there's also some clips that I want to cover from Aaron Rupar. Let me see if I can pull those up. Do, 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 do. Oh. All right, what do we got?
The results of his MRI. Is that happening right now?
It is happening right now. As part of, and this is a summary from the president's physician, and we will release it right now. I think my team.
Oh yeah, so get this, guys. You know how Trump kept on saying that he got an MRI, and Caroline Levitt said that he got an MRI. Look, this is from December 1st. He got an MRI, he got an MRI, he got an MRI, all that shit. Well, now that everybody is covering the fact that you don't get a fucking MRI at your age unless you have literally fucking dementia, now that everybody is going crazy on him, they're going, no, it wasn't an MRI. We actually were wrong. It was actually just a CAT scan. They're doing everything they fucking can to hide the fact that the president of the United States is a decaying, dementia-riddled, Alzheimer's having old fuck. Think of the $5. Remember, chat, every accusation is a confession. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it is with these people. What else do we got? This is at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's New Year's Eve party. They're celebrating ICE. Like, they're talking about ICE. I just had a really dark thought. Seeing this many, all these people in one room. So that's Trump's New Year's Eve celebration. Ain't that something?
And I'll start at $100,000, okay? And honestly, just, you know, if you want, but I actually think it's worth much more than that. And she's the hottest. How much? Who is that? Oh, Anthony. The man started off with one truck. He ended up selling his company for $4 billion. He had 5,000 trucks. How long did it take you to...
So Trump ran an auction selling paintings, and at one point, you're going to see somebody puts in a bid for $2 million, and he goes, that's peanuts. Oh, that's peanuts.
Like $4 billion, Anthony, about 50 years. So 250,000 peanuts. That's okay. Anthony, we love you. How much? 300,000.
Links of auction in the doc? I don't see any. Oh, all of these are the auction videos? All these are auction videos? Everything highlighted, Matt? Yellow? Okay, let's see. Thank you for the $10. Here's some cash to keep it going. I've been saving for a while to become a member and support. I hope your New Year's is good. I made a TikTok shouting your channel out too. Thank you very much, Hunter. I appreciate your $10, man. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you making any videos about me. Any coverage is good coverage, you know? All attention is good attention. All right. This is all about Trump's pardons. I don't give a shit about that. $1 million, whoa. Do we have this on video?
$4 billion, you had 5,000 trucks. How long did it take you to make $4 billion, Anthony? About 50 years? So 250,000 students, that's great. Anthony, we love you. How much? 300,000. Thank you very much. 500,000. Oh, you're a good artist. 500,000. The same. What? 550.
Isn't that the artist who made a painting of Trump, like, upside down? Let me see if I can do this. Artist paints Trump. See if we could find this. Fucking crazy-ass woman. Yeah, is this it? Oh, this is... So she made this painting of Jesus, but this same woman... What the fuck is her name? Vanessa Horabuena. Let me see if I could find that. There's a video of her painting Trump from back in the day. It's crazy. Horabuena paints Trump. This is from back when he was running, I believe. Sorry. I gotta get the actual video of her when she painted the Trump thing, because it was so fucking crazy, dude. Where is it? Let me know if any of you guys can find that. It's such a fucking crazy video. You guys know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, she did a painting of Trump in like a mega church, and I really want to find that shit, dude. It's a great video. Where is it? Malenti, is this it? Yup, this is it, dude. This is the same woman, by the way. Why is she painting like that? Why is she acting like the Lord is painting through her? It's the fucking cringiest shit I've ever seen, dude. Oh my God. Dude, the worst part about this is that she's kind of good. Like, you could be using this to, like, make actual art, but instead you're doing fucking portraits of the Fuhrer. And your last name is Horabuena. You're a fucking Latina. What, like, this guy's gonna deport your ass. You think he's gonna give a shit? He's gonna take your painting, not pay you, and deport you. You out of your fucking mind? Straight up idolatry, bro. These people are straight up fucking praising him like he's a king. It's so gross. It's so fucking gross, dude. Ugh. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Trump New Year's. Let's see if we could find more clips of this shit. It's so gross, dude. Oh, Literally, like, the glazing is so... She's doing tricks on it. She's doing fucking tricks on it, dude.
Peace on earth. Peace on earth. You can come in if you'd like. Peace.
Guy wants fucking peace on earth. Meanwhile, he's buddy-buddy with Benjamin Netanyahu. You can't even make this shit up, dude. You couldn't even make this shit up if you wanted. For real. Look at this. Donald Trump is spending New Year's at Mar-a-Lago with the President of the United States because there's Netanyahu. I'm going to keep that one. That one's incredible. All right, we're going to go with that one. All right. My dad's a Christian and even he would call this shit out. Yeah, well, I mean, Trump isn't a Christian. None of those people are Christians. Like, I need you to understand, if you're capable of supporting Donald, you can't do both. You can either be a Christian or support Donald Trump. Those two things are conflicting, okay? There's no, that's not debatable. If you support Donald Trump, you have abandoned Christian values. He's the least Christian man on planet Earth. He's one of the most cruel motherfuckers ever. Trump says he's a Zionist, he's not Jewish. No, Trump called himself the first Jewish president. Okay, Mark Levin called him the first Jewish president. He calls himself the first Jewish president. That's not me, that's Trump, okay? That's not me, that's Trump saying that. But yeah, no, you cannot be a Christian and a Trump supporter. You've given up Christianity. You might think you're a Christian, but you're not. As a devout Catholic, I 100% agree. Bro, they would hate you, bro. They hate Catholics. They fucking hate Catholics. They fucking hate Catholics, bro. All right. There's a bunch here that we got to align now. We got to align this stuff all together. All right. Trump doing his auction. Oh, well, all right. So if we're going to start with the auction, then I want to start with this crazy lady. All right, so we'll get that queued up. All right, let's go through this. We're gonna start with Trump's auction. Give some people some background on who that bitch is. The Jesus painting, back to a little bit more details of that. Deep dive into Trump's health. Peace on earth. All right. National Guard, terrible polls, and then Zoran. What do we got? So his New Year's Eve post is just about fucking George Clooney moving to France. What a fucking loser. All right. We'll go with that too. We'll go with that. All right, you guys ready to make a video? You guys ready to make a video? Dude, my fucking hair is crazy today. Oh my God, I'm making it worse. Oh my God, I'm making it so much worse. I'm making it worse. I'm making it fucking worse. I'm making it worse. Fuck it. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. I think fuck it, we ball. All right, we ball. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. All right, let's start recording. Y'all ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Congratulations! You made it through year 1 of the Trump regime's second term. 3 more to go. How does that reality feel? But don't worry, we do have some good news. I mean, Zohran Kwame Mamdani, inshallah, he is now officially the mayor of New York City. And we got some great footage from his inauguration. Bernie Sanders was there. AOC was there. I mean, it literally brought me to tears. Because guys, you have to understand, I know this is the end of Zohran's journey in terms of like the journey of becoming the mayor. We finally made it, mission accomplished, but this is the beginning of a new journey, right? Which is to spread this movement across the entire fucking nation, right? New York City sets the trend. We carve the path forward and the rest of the states follow. And we gave a referendum to the American people, which is we are electing somebody who cares more about the collective than the fucking 1%. Okay, and that movement is going to spread like wildfire, because if there's one thing, like the dichotomy that everybody can see is that Donald Trump hosting a New Year's Eve fucking auction where he's selling paintings of Jesus for $5 million a pop, and when somebody fucking bids $2 million, he goes, oh, $2 million, that's peanuts, right? Versus Zohran, who showed up to his own inauguration in a fucking yellow cab, in a fucking taxi, and it's like, we are gonna fight for the people, for the collective. From now on, this is the people's movement. The dichotomy is real. And I understand that a lot of Trump supporters, they thought that they were the populist movement. They thought that they were the people. You weren't. You were duped because you're stupid and inferior, but you, the entire time, you have been advocating for the very boot that is on your neck, because all Trump supporters are bootlicking pedophile supporters. That's what you are. There's no debating this. You support a pedophile, you're a bootlicking cuck, and you're willing to send your own cousins to go fight and die in Venezuela for oil because you're a pathetic little worm and you're incapable of coming up with your own ideas, so you listen to the cult leader no matter what he fucking tells you. So that's what we're in. And we are now in 2026, so I need you to understand this is going to be the rise of the alt-left. If you think that fucking neoliberalism is going to be able to combat the rise of the fucking Nazis like Nick Fuentes and his gay little fucking followers, you are so fucking stupid. The only way forward is to embrace socialism, to embrace the alt-left movement. And that means the same goes to all these fucking Democrat politicians. You're either going to embrace socialism or you're gonna get fucking primaried, and we're gonna leave you in the goddamn dust where you belong, okay? You work for us, not the other fucking way around. So we got a lot to cover. We're also gonna cover Trump's polling numbers are abysmal. His health is failing. Oh God, thank you. We've got clips of Zohran's inauguration. We got a lot to talk about, and we're gonna dive in here. Before we do, shameless plugs. Hi, I'm Chris Valenti. This is the Valenti VOD. If you're new here, hi, how are you? This is Real Independent Media. I'm a dirtbag leftist. I've never had a conversation with a billionaire, a government, a sponsor, an advertiser. This entire channel is grassroots funded by you, the viewers, and you can support this channel by buying merch, like the posters behind me, or the mugs, or the hoodies, any of that. That's all located down below. You can click the thanks button to tip me directly. You can click the join button to become a member, and you can become a patron on Patreon. Thank you very much for 138,000 subscribers. I appreciate you all. Quick update on my dog, Luigi. If you're not new here, you know Luigi got suddenly paralyzed a couple of days ago. Nothing really happened. It's just something that happens with miniature dachshunds. I came home and she was crawling to me like a fucking crawler in Call of Duty Zombies. Immediately scooped her up, took her to get an emergency surgery. She's doing okay. Hopefully she will be able to walk again in about 6 weeks, but a $14,000 fucking surgery. Jesus. Like, dude, if you're poor, your dog just dies. Like, we live in such a disturbing fucking country where it's like, oh, do you have $14,000? No? Okay, you want to put your dog down? Like, that's the world we live in. And that is a microcosm of the health industry that we live in, bro. My dad had fucking cancer. He died because of his exposure to Agent Orange during the Vietnam War. And I'll never forget seeing those fucking bills, you know, because we had health insurance and, you know, they helped him out. But I mean, dude, if you don't have health insurance, chemotherapy is like $2 million, man. It's like $2 million fucking dollars. So listen, it was a wake-up call, a little microcosm of the shit that we Americans experience, because it even affects our dogs. Anyway, let's dive right into the news. So, Trump started off, he had his New Year's party with an auction. You see this lady, this hideous demon bitch? This is a artist, and she, let me just show you, you might remember her because she painted Trump looking like, you know, they're all idolaters, they're blasphemers, they claim to be Christians, but they actually think that Donald Trump is the Messiah. Here's a clip of who this artist is. This is from back in April. Dude, look at the way she fucking paints, like she's like the Lord is in her, taking over. Oh, I can't control it, it's the fucking Lord. The Lord is painting through me. The Lord is painting through me. Straight up blasphemy. Dude, it's so fucking crazy. All right, so that bitch, she ended up drawing this picture of Jesus. Get a look at it, which Trump started to auction off. By the way, I want you to imagine Joe Biden. I want you to just for a second, this isn't the White House. This is Trump's private golf course, right, in Mar-a-Lago. I want you to imagine Joe Biden is having his own private golf course, and he's having all his billionaire buddies over there, and he's auctioning off paintings of Jesus Christ. Somebody bids for $2 million, and he goes, no, that's peanuts. I need you to understand the way that the mainstream media would have gone nuclear. They would have never let this fucking go, but this is because all Republicans are dogs, okay? They are dogs, and they are beholden to their fucking cult leader, and they will never criticize him.
How long did it take you to make $4 billion, Anthony? About 50 years? So 250,000 students, that's okay. Anthony, we love you. How much? 300,000.
You want to see the painting real quick? Hold on, let me see if I could get a picture of the painting. Maybe I don't have a picture of it. Doesn't really fucking matter. It's some crazy fucking painting of Jesus. Maybe I could pull it up for you real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yo, am I crazy, or does that kind of look like Charlie Kirk? This bitch just painted that, and they're selling it for millions of dollars, and it's not even good, dude. So that's the painting that Trump is auctioning off in this fucking video.
500,000. No, we don't get ours. 500,000. The same. What?
We are Charlie Kirk!
Yeah, we're good. 650. Thank you very much. Mr. We're done.
Dude, he's also such a bad auctioneer, bro. Like, this is we got $200,000 for the painting of Jesus Christ. Do I hear 300,000? Do I hear 300,000? We have $300,000 for the painting of Jesus Christ. Is there anybody out there who can throw up 400,000? We need $400,000. We got 400,000. Like, dude, you're not good at this because you're a dementia-riddled 80-year-old fat fuck, morbidly obese, spilling out of your socks. Your hands are fucking blue, constantly bleeding. You're literally decaying in front of our very eyes.
1 million. So it's peanuts.
It's peanuts. $1 million is peanuts. $1 million is peanuts. Here's the thing, guys. He's telling the truth, because Donald Trump, his net worth when he got into office was around $4 billion. Now it's almost $8 billion. I mean, it is literally peanuts. It is literally, look at this dirty fucking bitch. It is literally peanuts to him. So like that $1 million that would literally change your life is peanuts to him. He is so disconnected from the average man that like, and again, his supporters who are making $30,000 a year, are like, yeah, $1 million a peanut. You fucking inbred toothless hicks.
This guy on Wall Street, don't let that red hat fool you. He wears that so that he sort of takes people by surprise before he plucks the money out of their wallets, right? Word up. So anyway, thank you very much.
Hey, MAGA, this is your guy, right? This is your outsider, right? He's not part of the swamp at all, right?
1 million. 2 million? 2 million. Whoa. 2 million. 2 million. Wow. You see what I mean? Did I tell you these people? And yet that's peanuts. Anybody,
And he just said again, he said even 2 million, that's peanuts. Hey, MAGA, this guy's gonna drain the swamp, right? This guy's an outsider. He's not part of the swamp, man. He's gonna go in there, he's gonna fix everything for everybody. He's gonna deport all the Muslims. Like, dude, I'm being so honest. We need to start branding Trump supporters and just like never let them fucking vote again. You need to be fucking branded.
huh? I'll sign it if you give more. Are there any other bids? Any other bids? Yes, ma'am. 2 million.
So this goes on for a while, obviously. Let me go towards the end.
How about that? Did you ever sell one of your paintings for that? No? Whoa, look at this guy. This guy is good. He's a good man, a very successful guy, too.
Yo, I know there's got to be at least one Trump supporter in the chat. Be brave, or at least pretend to be brave and admit that this is your guy and you fully support him. Like, while we're watching this, admit that this is your guy and you fully support him. Be brave.
I want to thank you very much. That's a very nice outfit. I love this outfit.
What the fuck is this? Dude, this is the world we live in. This is the fucking world we live in, where our fat pedophile billionaire president is selling a fucking painting to this fucking costume, this fucking piece of shit, for some $5 million on New Year's. And dude, Trump supporters are going, right now, you know what Trump supporters are going? Somalians! Somalians are coming in front! Somalians are the reason why my gay thoughts keep coming up! Somalians are the reason why my parents are divorced! Oh! Like, are you fucking kidding?
It's actually even more beautiful up close. So you were just amazed by that. That's great. Well, thank you very much. And the charity, thank you very much.
Unfucking believably pathetic and so corrupt, so brazenly corrupt that like it is insulting to our fucking intelligence. Like, dude, and again, I know I've said this before, but back in the day, the government used to piss on our face and tell us it was raining. Now they're pissing on our face and telling us it's pissing, and that we should thank them for hydrating us with their fucking piss. It's fucking it's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. Oh my God, that's the one who won it. That's the one who gets it. Look at Rudy Giuliani, fucking piece of shit. Oh, look, it's a cheap Slovenian hooker. I didn't know he brought one of those to his New Year's party. All right, so also, the Wall Street Journal did a deep dive into Trump's health, and good news, his health is failing. Good news, President Donald Trump is decaying in front of our very eyes. His body is fucking rotting because he has Big Macs and Quarter Pounders every fucking night while his fat ankles are spilling out of his socks. I mean, dude, it's incredible. We got some takeaways from this. So the first thing that we learned is that he thinks that exercise is boring. Here's the quote. I don't like it. It's boring to walk on a treadmill or to run on a treadmill for hours and hours like some people do. That's not for me. Honestly, you're right, Mr. President. Exercise is not good. It's very bad, and you shouldn't do it. You should sit there and eat your Big Macs. Everything will be fine. You're correct, Donald. Okay? Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a fucking mistake. Number two, aside from golf, Trump doesn't get much exercise. Number 2, he said a high five caused his hand to bleed. So if you don't know this, he like shook Pam Bondi's hand and her wedding ring kind of nicked his frail, thin skin and he started bleeding. And this is his explanation. All right, so we got this. His skin is so delicate that Pam Bondi, his now Attorney General, caused his hand to bleed when she nicked him with her ring while giving him a high five. Excuse me. The ring, it hit the back of my hand, and yes, there was a slight little cut. I'm a little superstitious. They say aspirin is good for thinning out the blood, and I don't want thick blood pouring through my heart. I want nice, thin blood pouring through my heart. Does that make sense? So Trump's explanation for why his hands are bloody and blue is that against his doctor's order, he takes extra aspirin, and because I like thin blood. We don't like fat women, and we don't like fat blood. I like skinny blood. I take blood thinners up the wazoo. Like, dude, he's so fucking stupid. He thinks that thick blood is gonna make his heart pump differently. He's so fucking stupid. All right, moving on, number 4, sleepless nights. Oh, he doesn't even fucking sleep. Again, real good, Donald. You don't need it. Trump's notoriously poor sleep schedule has not improved during his second term. I've never been a big sleeper, Trump said. Dude, you literally are a sleeper. You're a Russian fucking sleeper. So essentially, Trump's excuse for the blood is that he overdoses on aspirin every day, and he says he doesn't sleep despite the fact that the reality is he's constantly taking amphetamines. He's never ending taking fucking amphetamines. And then number 5, Trump remains unfazed. He said, my health is perfect. Genetics are very important, and I have very good genetics. This is because this stupid motherfucker literally believes in eugenics. And despite the fact that he has terrible genetics, brother, your father died of Alzheimer's at 85 years old. You're 80 years old. You are 15 times more likely to get Alzheimer's because your father fucking had it. You're not doing well. You're not doing well. Anyway, let's keep on reading. So yeah, Trump calls exercise boring. We got a lot of quotes from him here. Okay, fine, let's talk about health again for the 25th time. My health is perfect. They say aspirin is good for thinning out the blood, and I don't want thick blood pouring through my heart. I want nice, thin blood pouring through my heart. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't, you bumbling fucking dipshit. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't like it. It's boring exercise to walk on a treadmill. Oh, it's so boring. It's so boring. When he was asked about how he kept on falling asleep during the White House meetings, he said that it was reporters simply catching him while he's blinking. So remember when we watched him fall asleep for minutes on end to the point where he was going like this and like busting himself awake while like fucking, who was it? Marco Rubio was talking to him directly while he's asleep. Well, Trump, he says, don't believe your lying eyes. He says that, no, these are just single shots of the reporters getting a shot of him right when he blinks. Not that he's falling asleep. And again, Donald, you're telling us yourself that you never fucking sleep. You stupid fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we got more for you. I got more for you. Here's him being asked what he wants for New Year's, and he says he wants peace on Earth.
Peace on Earth. Peace on Earth. You can come in if you'd like.
He wants peace on Earth. Meanwhile, I could show you this. You know who was right next to him? The real president of the United States. Shout out to Stu Peters for this. It says, Donald Trump is spending New Year's at Mar-a-Lago with the president of the United States, also known as Benjamin fucking Netanyahu. Did we just get a fat donation that I didn't even notice? I don't think so, but thank you very much if you did. But here, there's Netanyahu. By the way, this is the guy who's actually in control, and it's not like Israel has like never-ending control over the United States of America, but Israel has control over Donald J. Trump because Jeffrey Epstein, who was a Mossad agent, gathered blackmail of Donald Trump trafficking children for sex and fucking a bunch of minors and also sucking Bill Clinton's dick. So now Putin, who has that file, Netanyahu has that file, all these other world leaders who have that file are able to blackmail the president of the United States. Our president is compromised, and if you support him, you might as well fucking be one of those things too. So yeah, this is the guy who's really in control. It's Benjamin Netanyahu. Isn't that something? I've got a post here from Donald Trump just admitting defeat because the courts forced him to pull back the National Guard from our cities. As you know, it was blatantly illegal for Donald Trump to send the National Guard to our cities, and every single member of the United States military who did not refuse that order is a traitor to the United States. I need you to understand. I don't give a fuck if it was your family member. I don't give a fuck if it was you. If you did not refuse the order when you were sent to go patrol the streets of the United States of America, you are a traitor and you should be thrown in fucking prison for the rest of your life. You are contractually obligated to refuse illegal orders. That was an illegal order, and we know that because the fucking courts ruled it was. Your opinion doesn't fucking matter. Your lack of knowledge doesn't fucking matter. You had to figure that out and you didn't. You're stupid. And you should be thrown in fucking prison for that. We are removing the National Guard from Chicago, Los Angeles, and Portland, despite the fact that crime has been greatly reduced by having these great patriots in those cities. And only by that fact, Portland, Los Angeles, and Chicago were gone if it weren't for the federal government stepping in. We will come back, perhaps in a much different and stronger form. That's martial law. That's when he invokes the Insurrection Act and declares martial law nationwide. That's incoming, just so you know. By the way, I'm always right. I've never been wrong before. This will happen. You will come crawling back to me and tell me I was right. When crime begins to soar again, only a question of time. It is hard to believe that these Democrat mayors and governors, all of whom are greatly incompetent, would want us to leave, especially considering the great progress that has been made. President DJT. So he is claiming that he's doing it on his own, and Gavin Newsom, he ended up tweeting this out. He goes, "We won in court and forced him to." Trump's rambling here is a political version of "you can't fire me, I quit." That is the post that we got here from Newsom. And he's right. Like, Trump is pretending like he's pulling the National Guard out when in reality, the fucking courts forced him to. All right, moving on. Donald Trump's approval rating is at an all-time low. It is completely irrefutable now. He is washed.
Hey, Manu, look, 2025 was not exactly the best year for the President of the United States. He started off in pretty gosh darn good territory, right? Trump's net approval rating in January, he was 6 points above water, pretty much above where he was during his entire first term in office. But look what happens come December. 12 points underwater, way, way down there. That is an 18-point decline during the course of the year. Now, what has driven Donald Trump's decline in his net approval rating? Well,
it's a whole bunch of things. Let's talk about it before we even watch it. A bunch of things that have driven his net approval rating plummeting. ICE. Like, dude, the cruelty that ICE has been doing is making his numbers, especially among Latinos, plummet. The economy is fucking destroyed. The tariff war, the trade war, that hugely destroyed the economy. Multiple wars that we're waging. He wants to bomb Iran again. We're going into Venezuela. They're everything he's done. I'm not kidding. Donald Trump has not done a single good thing as the president. Not one thing.
It's independence. That is the name of the game, baby. Look, in January, Donald Trump's net approval rating among independents was about even. -1 point. Not too hot to trot, but not too bad either. Now, whoosh.
Look at that, bro. From January to December, his net approval rating among independents went from -1 to -43. That is fucking abysmal. That is gonna go down in the fucking history books.
We're talking about 43 points underwater come December. That is a decline of 42 points on his net approval rating. Donald Trump is hanging out with Jacques Cousteau. That is how far underwater Donald Trump is with independents at this point. Now, what issues are driving this decline in Trump's approval rating, his net approval rating? Well, let's look at two of the key issues, right? The economy, the reason that Donald Trump was elected to a second term back in January, he was in pretty good shape at +9 points on the net approval rate.
Yes, and then he started his fucking tariff war, and now the economy is screaming. He's trying to coup d'etat our own fucking nation. I need you guys to understand something. He is literally following the 5 steps to coup d'etat a nation that the CIA did all over South America and like former Soviet bloc nations. He's doing that here in the United States. He's manufacturing consent for the National Guard to be deployed. He's making the economy scream. He's funding the opposition being him. Like, dude, the entire idea, this entire thing is to destroy the United States of America and create the United States of Donald.
But look, come December, 16 points underwater. That is a decline, doing the math quickly here, of 25 points for Donald Trump on the key issue of the day, the economy, the reason he got a second term. And then, of course, immigration, which Donald Trump has really focused in on during his second term in office, something he has been focusing on since he first ran for the presidency all the way back in 2015. Well, in January, he was 9 points above water on the issue. Now he's 6 points below water on the issue. So on the key issues of the economy, inflation, going in the wrong direction for Donald Trump.
Yep, I mean, he's getting absolutely fucking shellacked. Jack just said, my old boss offered me a $1 raise to come back. You should tell your boss you already threw out all of his Trump merchandise, and if he doesn't give you 2x the money, literally double your fucking salary, that you're never gonna work for him again. You should tell him that. He already sold the fucking place, so you might as well. So, we just watched. Trump's approval rating is plummeting. Meanwhile, Donald is plugging his ears, screaming, and saying, don't believe your lying eyes. He posted this on Truth Social. The polls are rigged even more than the writers. The real number is 64%. And why not? Our country is hotter than ever before. Isn't it nice to have a strong border, no inflation, a powerful military, and a great economy? Happy New Year. This is all lies. It's all fucking lies. The entire thing is lies, bro. All right, we're going to move on to some good news, because I want to end this on some good news. These are all going to be clips of our boy Zohran Kwame Mamdani, inshallah, becoming the mayor of the United States of America. Let's do this. Here we go. Sorry, becoming the mayor of New York City, not becoming the mayor of the United States of America. Or actually, who knows? Hand on the fucking Quran, inshallah, the Muslims will save the Mamdanistan Caliphate of New York City.
I, Zohran Kwame Mamdani.
I, Zohran Kwame Mamdani.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the State of New York.
The Constitution of the State of New York.
And the Charter of the City of New York.
And the Charter of the City of New York.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties.
Of the office of the Mayor of the City of New York.
Of the office of the Mayor of the City of New York.
According to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We fucking did it, gang. We fucking did it. And I say we because Zohran would say we. Okay? Shout out Zohran Mamdani, fan of the show. We did it, gang. Every single one of you did this. This is the movement. This is the people's movement. It is the posting. It is the canvassing. It is getting the message out that there is in fact a better way. That capitalism has always been the problem. That there is a better way than allowing the 1% to gather all of the fucking wealth in this nation. Dude, the 1% have more money than the 99% combined. That's the state that we are at. We have trillionaires now, dude. We have fucking trillionaires. Now, I got more clips for you. Don't worry. It's gonna be we're gonna take a little Zohran bath.
Lastly, and maybe most importantly, demanding that the wealthy and large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes.
Inshallah. Tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. They might as well call it the fucking anti-revolution tax, which is, I think, what Ro Khanna has coined this as the anti-revolution tax. Because right now, bro, the rich, the 1%, you have two options. Give us some of it, or we're taking all of it. Take that as you fucking will, okay? You're either going to accept the new tax policy, you're going to give us some more of it, or we're taking all of it. Every last crumb.
I stand alongside over 1 million New Yorkers who voted for this day nearly 2 months ago. And I stand just as resolutely alongside those who did not. I know there are some who view this administration with distrust or disdain, or who see politics as permanently broken. And while only action can change minds, I promise you this: if you are a New Yorker, I am your mayor.
Hey, by the way, to like the people who are on the fence, like the Republicans or like the neo-libs, you know, like people who are on the fence, and you're seeing this and you're probably going, even though you're fighting it inside, you're probably going, damn, this all sounds really good. It's because you're a socialist. It's because everybody is a socialist. You're just too afraid to admit it. Let me ask you a couple of simple questions. Do you believe that the wealthiest people in our nation should pay more taxes than the average American? If you say yes, congratulations, you're a socialist. If you believe that we should be making laws and making policies that are better for the collective rather than for the 1% to pay less taxes and then have their money trickle down to us, then congratulations, you're a socialist. You need to understand, even if you voted for Donald Trump, you're a socialist. You're all socialists unless you're fucking cruel. If you want everyone's life to get better, you're a socialist. It's as simple as that. And you will come around, you will accept reality, and you will join us one day, or you will be fucking defeated by us. Your choice. Quite simple, really.
Together, this ascent marks a new era for New York City. Led by a historic new mayor in Zohran Mamdani, guided by his dedication to a working class that makes our beautiful city run. Importantly, I also ask that we consider today an inauguration for each one of us, too. The nearly 8.5 million New Yorkers who make up the greatest city on earth.
You're damn right!
Because it is the people of New York City who have chosen historic, ambitious leadership in response to untenable and unprecedented times. New York, we have chosen courage over fear. We have chosen prosperity for the many over spoils for the few. And when the entrenched ways would rather have us dig in our feet and seek refuge in the past, we have chosen instead to turn towards making a new future for all of us.
Hell fucking yeah, AOC.
For too long, we have turned to the private sector for greatness while accepting mediocrity from those who serve the public. I cannot blame anyone who has come to question the role of government, whose faith in democracy has been eroded by decades of apathy. We will restore that trust by walking a different path. One where government is no longer solely the final recourse for those struggling. One where excellence is no longer the exception. We expect greatness from the cooks wielding 1,000 spices, from those who stride out onto our Broadway stages, and from our starting point guard at Madison Square Garden. Let us demand the same from those who work in government. In a city where the mere names of our streets are associated with the innovation of the industries that call them home, we will make the word City Hall synonymous with both resolve and results.
Dude, he's so good at public speaking. Could you imagine if we had a president who wasn't like retarded, you know? If we had a president who actually could speak properly and like make us feel hope and make us feel like this, but instead, no, we have to have a mayor.
I know there are some who view this administration with distrust or disdain, or who see politics as permanently broken. And while only action can change minds, I promise you this. If you are a New Yorker, I am your mayor. Regardless of whether we agree, I will protect you, celebrate with you, mourn alongside you, and never, not for a second, hide from you.
Incredible, incredible.
The cost of childcare will no longer discourage young adults from starting a family, because we will deliver universal childcare for the many by taxing the wealthiest few.
The only problem with this is Trump today actually signed an executive order that there's no more federal funding for childcare in all 50 states of the United States of America. This is because he wants your children to die.
Those in rent-stabilized homes will no longer dread the latest rent hike, because we will freeze the rent.
Said, oh, what? Yeah, Trump signed an executive order that says that the federal government will not provide money for child care in all 50 states of the United States of America. This is because the Trump regime wants your children to die.
Getting on a bus without worrying about a fare hike or whether you'll be able to get to your destination on time will no longer be deemed a small miracle because we will make those buses fast and free.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? We got
Here
more.
is what I want you to expect from the administration that this morning moved into the building behind me. We will transform the
Thought it was just
culture of
Minnesota? No, let me clarify this for you. Because of what happened in Minnesota, hold on, Trump cuts child care funding. Because of the quote-unquote fraud in Minnesota, Trump, excuse me, there we go. The Trump regime has said it is freezing child care funds to all states. Okay? So that is what we're at. Because of the whole like made up Nick Shirley Somali fraud that's going on in Minnesota, the Trump regime, the fascist government, has decided to freeze child care funds to all states. And again, this is because Trump wants her children to die.
City Hall from one of no to one of how.
Are you fucking kidding? No. I mean, guys, I need you to understand something. Whatever the most cruel thing you can come up with, the Trump regime is going to do it. We're not talking about people. We're talking about a subhuman class of fascists. That is what the Trump regime is. Stop treating them like they're human beings.
We'll answer to all New Yorkers, not to any billionaire or oligarch who thinks they can buy our democracy.
Oh, fucking yeah, brother.
We will govern without shame and insecurity, making no apology for what we believe. I was elected as a democratic socialist, and I will govern as a democratic socialist.
Yes, you fucking will, and your fire will spread. You hear that DSA chant? Guys, by the way, I'm a member of the DSA. If you're not a member of the DSA, you should become a member of the DSA. Zoran is also a member of the DSA.
I will not abandon my principles for fear of being deemed radical. As the great senator from Vermont once said, what's radical is a system which gives so much to so few and denies so many people the basic necessities of life. We will strive each day to ensure that no New Yorker is priced out of any one of those basic necessities. And throughout it all, we will, in the words of Jason Terrence Phillips, better known as Jadakiss or Jay to the moi, be outside.
Oh, I love this fucking guy, man. We got this great picture, too, of him finally in his office starting his work. He has finally started his work. One last one I want to show you is this clip.
How long these communities have existed as distinct from one another. We will draw this.
By the way, yes, you could become DSA without living in New York City. The Democratic Socialists of America is a nationwide movement. I guarantee you, you have a DSA chapter near you.
City closer together. We will replace the frigidity of rugged individualism with the warmth of collectivism. If our campaign demonstrated that the people of New York yearn for solidarity, then let this government foster it. Because no matter what you eat, how you pray, or where you come from, the words that most define us are the two we all share: New Yorkers.
Fuck, dude, that shit gives me chills. Somebody said, I'm in Scotland, then start the DSS, the Democratic Socialists of Scotland. Fucking contact the DSA and tell them that you want to start a movement in Scotland. I guarantee you they will fucking help you, bro. I guarantee you, man. Democratic socialism needs to be spread across the entire planet. All right, the last thing I want to show you is Trump telling our people to rot in hell. This is the last thing I want to show you. God bless Tina Peters, who is now for 2 years out of 9 sitting in Colorado maximum security prison at the age of 73 and sick for the crime of trying to stop massive voter fraud that goes on in her state, where people are leaving in record numbers. Hard to wish her a happy new year, but to the scumbag governor and the disgusting Republican rhino DA who did this to her, nothing happened to the Dems and their phony mail-in ballot system that makes it impossible for a Republican to win in any otherwise very winnable state. I wish them only the worst. May they rot in hell. Free Tina Peters. I don't know who Tina Peters is, but I'm sure she's one of those demon bitches who tried to help Trump take over the government in his 2020 attempt to steal the election. But that's where we're at. That's our intro into 2026. Donald Trump's health is failing. Zohran Mamdani is now the mayor of New York City, and his fire will spread across the entire nation. Inshallah, we will have a national, oh my God. Inshallah, we will have a nationwide movement of democratic socialists. Other than that, what do we got? Trump is kind of freezing childcare for everybody. He did like a bidding where he's trying to sell these fucking paintings of Jesus Christ for millions of dollars, and somebody bid $2 million, and he said, no, that's peanuts, and this is because Donald Trump doesn't care about any of you. Is there a Trump supporter still in the chat? Where is he? What's his name? Kevin something? NYC is Doom? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So we do have these bootlicking MAGA cucks in the chat who see Zohran. Like, you guys watched all of what we saw. We even have one in the chat who sees what we just saw and goes, New York City is so doomed. Now, this is because these people operate with mental disabilities, and they see that there is a Muslim being inaugurated, and they go, oh my God, they're gonna have fucking prayer towers, and everyone's gonna have to wear a fucking burqa, and like, it's gonna become Sharia law in New York City. Now, again, that is a mental disability, and I need that viewer, that chatter, Kevin, to understand you have a mental disability and you need professional help. I hope that goes through your skull. It probably fucking won't, but you do have a mental disability and you need help. Other than that, thank you very much for watching the Valenti VOD. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing and it helps me immensely. If you do want to help me out financially, I just spent $14,000 fixing up my paralyzed dog. So you could buy merch, you can click the thanks button, you can click the join button, you can become a patron, and then you can do me one last favor, click that video right over there. It's a banger, and I know bangers. Have a good one. There we go. There we go. We did it. That's a banger for the beginning of the year. That's a banger for the beginning of the year. Incredible. All right, let's get that uploaded. Is the mentally disabled guy still here? Is the mentally disabled guy still here? Kevin? No? All right, what should we do here? We're going to do Zohran winning with Trump sad in the background. Let's do that. Documents, Valenti VOD, episode 341. Take it for the $5, bro. Quit vaping. I'm gonna try. Episode 341. First time putting a 2-6 down. Trump, New Year's Eve. Vaping is bad, okay? Okay. Yes, dude, that's not a lake, though. That's a river. It's the Hudson River. I'm part of it. New York, New York. Attitude in his voice. I'm from New York, bro. 90% of the shit that I say is gonna make me sound like a douchebag. I can tell you you're the most beautiful motherfucker in the world, and you'll think I'm insulting you. God damn, you look fucking good. You know, I'll make it sound fucked up, guaranteed. Happy New Year. Hold on. Happy New Year. Trump is decaying. Trump is decaying. MAGA is collapsing. And socialism is rising. We will win. This year's all about fucking hope. This year is all about fucking hope. All right. Time to make a thumbnail. So I was thinking we do... This is the background. And then Tiny Donald. Tiny Donald right there. His wife always serves cunt, bro. She is serving. Every time she's on the camera, she's like, how do I look as incredible as possible? And that's what she does. That's just what she does. All right, I'm going to put me there. And we're going to put Trump here. There we go. A new era. Don't want to block the Quran there. A new era. Socialism beats capitalism. Welcome to the alt left. Hell fucking yeah, I signed up for the DSA. Hell fucking yeah, nice. All right, let's get this in here. Thumbnail. All right, title is gonna be, see, this is where I'm gonna do this new experiment because I want to get 1 million subs. I want to get 1 million subs this year. So we're going to try a little experiment here, which is new titles where it's kind of like getting you to click it. How should we do that? Clickbait? Yeah, a little bit of clickbait. Trump's health is failing. No, how about this? The rise of socialism is upon us. Yeah, I like that more, actually. Trump decays. Trump, how about this? Trump is decaying on live TV as Mamdani starts a nationwide socialist movement. I think that'll do. Trump is decaying on live TV as Mamdani starts a nationwide socialist movement. You dig? Thank you for the $10. One last dono. I'm about to sign up for the DSA. Una mattina mi sono alzato, un bello ciao, bello ciao, bello ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato, ho trovato l'invasor, un partigiano, portami via. Un bello ciao, bello ciao, bello ciao, 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 partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morir. Yeah! Sorry about that. Kind of cracked there at the tip there a little bit. I gotta start lower. You gotta start like, una mattina mi sono alzato. You gotta start low. That way you can make your way up. You know what I'm saying? You get it. You get it. Of course you get it. You're not stupid. Unless, all right, the Valenti VOD. Yes, I want it monetized. Add an end screen. All right, we're gonna have to give this a little bit of a edit, just to get rid of my millennial pause. Right there. Congratulations! You made it through year one of the... Alrighty. Let's make an advertisement now. Chris, you're gonna do a meetup at some point? Well, not a meetup with an A, you sick freak. We're not doing a meetup. Might do a meetup, but we're not doing a meetup. You freak. You fucking demon. You sick fuck. All right, let's get this up. Let's make an advertisement. Whew. Mamdani is officially the mayor of New York City, and his socialist movement will spread across the entire 50 states because New York City, we set the pace, the rest of you follow in line. That's just how things operate. Meanwhile, for New Year's, Trump at Mar-a-Lago at his private golf course, well, he was doing like an auction for these paintings of Jesus, and well, he started off the bidding at 100,000, and then when I got to 2 million, he said, "Oh, that's peanuts. Can we get 3 million?" And that's because it is peanuts to Donald Trump. His net worth was $4 billion before he became the the president in his second term. Now it's around 8 billion because he's been rug pulling his most loyal supporters with his shit crypto meme coin. By the way, if you ever bought Trump coin, you are genuinely inferior, and I hope you go bankrupt. Other than that, what else do we got? Trump's health is failing. He's decaying on live TV. His hands are fucking bleeding because his skin is so thin that, like, when he shakes hands with Pam Bondi, her wedding ring is cutting him open. And he goes, well, I take a lot of aspirin. I like my blood to be thin when it goes into my heart. I don't like thick blood. I think exercise is really boring, and I really like to eat Big Macs and quarter pounders with cheese. Good. You should keep on doing that, Mr. President. It's really healthy for you, and exercise is actually really unhealthy for you. You shouldn't exercise. You should have a Big Mac for dinner every single night, and you shouldn't exercise ever. I promise you, it's really good for you. Other than that, what else do we have? We've got Zoran winning, Zoran going crazy on it, AOC giving speeches, Bernie Sanders giving speeches. Trump froze childcare funding for all 50 states because he wants your kids to die. He's also going to send your kids to Venezuela because he wants your kids to die. Netanyahu was there. Yay! We're going to bomb Iran again because Netanyahu has blackmail on Donald Trump gathered through Jeffrey Epstein, who was a Mossad agent. Putin also has all of that footage. So we're never going to say no to Israel or Putin as long as Trump is the president because he's compromised and you voted for him because you're stupid and inferior. Anyway, I got a whole new YouTube video on this. If you're triggered, let me know. If you disagree with me in any capacity, you're wrong and stupid and I'm superior to you. All of this is available in my new YouTube video. And again, if you're triggered, please let me know that you're triggered. New YouTube video, new YouTube video, new YouTube video. Oh, there's nothing I love more than that shit, man. All right, new year, same Führer. Nah, new year, same dictator. At least he's decaying. New YouTube video. This shit is gonna have MAGA fucks fucking tweaking. Oh. Who said meat and skeet? I'm actually the '1 best MAGA rage baiter in this nation. I honestly can firmly stand by that. I've made my name known. Motherfuckers, like, dude, I have buddies in, like, the Marines, and they said that they were, like, watching my videos, and some random guy, one of the other Marines was like, is that Chris Valenti? Fucking asshole. Like, dude, there are random motherfuckers who know who I am, and they hate me. And God, do I fucking love that shit. I fucking love that shit. Judge me by my enemies. You know who hates me? The capitalist dogmen. The fascist fucks. That's who fucking hates me. Judge me by my enemies, comrades. Judge me by my enemies. All right, so that's on TikTok. Let's get it on YouTube. Also, you know what's crazy? Hi, Shag. This has to do with you, Shag. I can't get banned. I keep trying to get banned, but I'm white, and they won't ban me. They won't ban me, dude. They won't ban me. They pull all my videos. Thank you for the $20. They pull my videos. I appeal it, right back up. I take it to a new level. They don't give a shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There might be an insider at TikTok. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm just allowed to do it. I'm just allowed to do it. And, well, if I'm allowed to do it, I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fucking do it. But the algo is like, oh, he's white and he's mad, so he's probably a Republican. Let him go. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking delusional. It's fucking delusional. Meanwhile, fucking Shag makes a video and she says, Michigan exists, nuked off the platform. You're brown, you're a woman, get off. And it sucks, it does suck, but I mean, you get bodied. You should start doing whiteface, dude. You should start doing whiteface just to see what the fuck happens, bro. Just to see what happens. All right. New episode of the Valenti VOD. I'd laugh at, dude, if one of Shag's videos popped up and she's covered in like the, you know, they got those face masks, you know, like that are white, but I don't mean like you're doing whiteface, but it's like I swear to God, that shit would be so fucking funny, dude. All right, let's get that on Instagram as well. Do you guys remember when Dave Chappelle did whiteface? That shit was so fucking funny. Oh my God, that shit was so fucking funny. And guys, big news. I didn't share this, but I'll share it now. Now that we are in the year of our Lord 2026, apparently, according to my attorney, I am no longer on a Secret Service watch list. I don't believe that, but that's what they said. I don't believe that, right? I don't believe that, right? Bullshit, right? Well, I do know this. They can no longer seek charges for my previous escapades. Double jeopardy, you know? How do I perchance find out if I'm on one? Are you a leftist? Are you a leftist? Are you a leftist? Bomber. Bomb it. Bomb it. Trump waking up in the morning. Mr. President. Mr. President. It's 10:30, Mr. President. Bomb it! I don't know where it is, but I want it bombed. Sir. You had cops show up, dude. Imagine, yeah, dude. So take the fear of what you have when the cops showed up over a TikTok and now have it as the Secret Service with the whole, like, the plate that says Secret Service. I was like, no shot. You're for real? You're for real? Can I come in? Do you have a warrant? No. Then no, you can't come in. She goes, it's cold out here. I go, I'll go get a jacket. For me, not for you. You're not coming in. Dude, she goes, the Secret Service agent said to me, she goes, what's your other address? And I says to her, I swear to God, I says to her, you're the fucking Secret Service. Figure it out. I didn't give him shit. I says to her, I go, do I need a lawyer? She says, I can't answer that. And I go, that's a yes! Right in her fucking face. That's a yes! Yo, pro tip, guys. If feds ever come for you, you say one word and you repeat it over and over again. And that word is lawyer. You say nothing. They could ask you what time it is and you say lawyer. They say, what's your name? Lawyer. What did you do this morning? Lawyer. You only say the word lawyer. Please take that shit seriously. Nothing that I'm saying right now is facetious. You just repeat the word fucking lawyer over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? Telling yous. Like, by the way, guys, let's just say they come for you and you're the wrong guy, right? They're trying to get your neighbor and they stop at the wrong house. Even then, I don't give a shit if you literally did nothing wrong and you think that you can talk your way out of it and be like, hold on, officer, you've got the wrong guy. Nope. Doesn't matter. Lawyer, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the situation is. What kind of a lawyer? I had a federal attorney. Oh, it's closed. Jackass. Who did you fuck today? Lawyer. Yeah, you gotta get yourself an Italian lawyer, too. Either an Italian lawyer or a Jewish lawyer. Italians and Jews are the same people, except we have a far better cuisine. For real, though. You can trust us as your lawyers. Can I be your lawyer? No. And you don't want me to be your lawyer. I'll walk in there like Al Pacino and I'll go, Your Honor, my client is guilty! He's guilty and he should spend the rest of his life underneath the fucking prison! Guilty! 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 Oh, God. But for real, though. But for real. Me representing Trump? Oh, my God. Whoever has to represent Trump in court, oh, my God, you're such a fucking scum. Excuse me. You're so loud and I like that. Thank you very much. What's your face? All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to end the stream. Friendly reminder, I'm not going to start a GoFundMe or anything for Luigi. I've got that money. I spent that money already. You know what I mean? But listen, I have a goal in 2026, and it's not really the money as much as it is the subs, man. It's the movement. It's the eyeballs. It's the ears. It's the clicks. And it's not because clicks translate to money. Of course they do. The more clicks you get, the more fucking money you get. That's legit. But it's not really about that. It's about showing these MAGA fucks who straight up buy their followers. You guys been seeing Ben Shapiro? The guy's straight up allegedly fucking botting his videos because he's so washed. These motherfuckers buy their way to the top. And this movement is about showing them that you can't buy swagger. Okay? And I don't mean swagger like I dress good. Look at me. I'm a fucking bumbling dipshit. I got the whitest taste of fashion you've ever seen. But it's the people's swagger. It's that unnamed X factor that is within you. You can't buy that shit, Ben. And you couldn't buy that shit, Charlie. You gotta earn it. And we can fucking earn it by being a loudspeaker for the proletariat, by being a megaphone for the people, by listening to the cries and the screams of those who do not have voices because they are marginalized, our trans comrades, our minority comrades, our Muslim comrades, our Jewish comrades, our comrades who are not white, cis, straight, Christian. I was raised Christian. Their voices are suppressed. So if you've got this voice, the male, white, Christian, straight voice, you have a fucking obligation to speak in defense of those who will not be heard. That is what we do here, and I ain't gonna fucking stop. 2025, I was annoying. I'm about to become insufferable. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I love you all. I am you. I am nothing without you. You guys gave me this platform, and I will be eternally grateful for it. Have a good day. Have a good night. Get some good food in you. Be a good boy. Be a good girl. And be a good them. And anything other than that, GG's. I'll catch you tomorrow. All right? All right. Someone says, I don't like being called cis. Deal with it, pussy. Anyway, have a good one. Have a good one.